Hi, I'm Adam.
And together, we are the Maladjusted Misfits.
And this is the one where we talk about Friends.
Adam, is there anything that you would not miss if I moved out?
Well, I guess that I can never move the chalk away from the chalkboard wall.
What? Never mind, this was a mistake.
I'm glad I only give a fake answer.
What? Welcome, Misfits, and hello to any new Friends fans that stumbled across our podcast.
Every week, we rewatch the next episode in sequential order because that makes the most sense.
And we break it down.
Look up trivia.
And give our own maladjusted take on the whole Losing at Cups episode.
Oh, and we try to make each other laugh.
And fingers crossed one of you too. Just your face makes me laugh sometimes.
What are you talking about?
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Good. My car's been in the shop for almost a whole month. It's finally ready.
Yeah.
I forgot we even had two cars.
I know. Why do we have two cars?
I know.
Let's sell them both and move to London.
You can take the tube everywhere.
Don't be gross.
Oh my God. What is this week's episode?
This week we're doing the one on the last night.
Oh, what is the IMDb plot?
On the last night before Chandler and Monica move in together, Monica and Rachel argue, and Chandler tries to give Joey money to help him pay the bills.
It's very succinct. That's exactly what happens. But a hilarity ensues. So we have a new director this week.
Okay.
I'm not sure that you've heard of him.
Okay.
His name is David Schwimmer. Schwimmer.
I think you're trying to say swimmer.
Believe it or not, this was not his directorial debut.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, nope. In 1998, he directed a TV movie called Since You've Been Gone.
Oh.
Not the song from 2004 by Kelly Clarkson.
Never heard of that either.
Oh, you have, but the plot is the story of a 10th anniversary high school reunion told through the eyes of a doctor who was humiliated on graduation day by being badly beaten up by fellow graduates.
Oh.
Believe it or not, it's not Schwimmer's character that got beat up. You would totally go there, right?
Yeah.
But David goes on to direct 10 total episodes of Friends, so we'll get more trivia on him later.
Yeah, I honestly thought it was more than that.
Yeah,
I see his name pop up all the time. And
yeah. So, and our episode writer is Scott Silveri.
Scotty.
Yep, Scott was very involved with Friends, but did you know he worked as a co-producer on 10 episodes?
No.
A producer on 24 episodes.
What?
A supervising producer on 8 episodes.
I feel like you're going on.
A co-executive producer for 40 episodes.
Okay.
And an executive producer on 53 episodes.
Oh.
Additionally, he wrote 23 episodes between 1996 and 2004. Very involved with Friends.
I should say so. He's a little multitasker. He's wearing a lot of different hats.
Yeah, so sometimes when you're when you're a writer, you're also like an story editor and stuff like that.
Right.
So you have multiple jobs
Right.
on Friends, it looks like. So
Right.
yeah.
And yet nobody said, wait, she's already packed. We've talked about it.
Right.
We already moved her out across the street.
Yeah, there's no consistency. So I listened to The Office Ladies, which is the Office rewatch podcast, right?
Right. It's Angela and Pam.
Yeah. And they have something called a show Bible.
Yeah.
That has like all the characters' breakdowns. And then like anytime they do something or say something or they allude to something, they write it in the show Bible. So that when someone writes a script, they'll be like, did we mention anything about XYZ? And then they'll go back to the show Bible. So that helps you stay more consistent.
Right.
I don't think Friends cared.
No, well, I think that like The Office was one of the first shows that like the internet had already been started.
Yeah.
When it was beginning.
Right.
So I think they kind of, everybody was starting to watch TV a little bit different and starting to binge more things as opposed to catching it on a Wednesday weekday at 4 o'clock.
You yourself might have forgotten.
Right.
One of the things that was going on. And like I said, I didn't notice any of that until we started watching it on repeat.
Right.
Over and over again. And then you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
When was our original air date?
The original air date was November 4th, 1999.
All right.
New to the top 10 that weekend was Music of the Heart. After Roberta Gaspari separates from her husband, she receives encouragement from her mother to take up a job as a music teacher at a Central Park East School in East Harlem.
Oh.
Starring Meryl Streep and directed by Wes Craven.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Did you ever see it?
I have not.
I have not either.
Then we had The Insider, the great Michael Mann film about a journalist, played by Al Pacino, and a cigarette company scientist, Russell Crowe, giving insights into both those fields.
Yeah, I used to watch that all the time.
It's so well acted. They're both so very good in it.
It is very good. And the structure and the story and everything is really good. But
right.
Yeah, you used to watch it all the time.
Then we had The Bachelor, where a commitment-phobic man, Chris O'Donnell, goes in search of a bride, including his fed-up girlfriend, to inherit his grandfather's $100 million inheritance. Renee Zellweger's in there someplace, I think, as the bride.
I don't remember that at all either.
I had no memory. I don't like Chris O'Donnell very much.
Was it before or after he played Robin in Batman?
Well, let's just say that didn't help. Then we had House on Haunted Hill, where an amusement park mogul offers a group of diverse people $1 million to spend the night in a haunted house with a horrifying past. A campy remake of a campy Vincent Price movie with Jeffrey Rush, Famke Jensen, Taye Diggs, and Chris Kattan.
Yeah, so you pulled up.
I almost, when I wrote the notes, I was like, oh, I haven't seen that in forever. I remember Jeffrey Rush being kind of nutso in it. He was kind of having fun with it.
Right.
But I remembered it wasn't that scary and the computer effects were awful.
Right.
Because they were trying to do CGI ghosts for like the first day.
First CGI became really good. Yeah.
And I showed you the trailer
last night.
Yeah.
It was pretty crazy. Pretty crazy.
So if you want to see some old bad effect, you just watch a trailer.
Yeah, you don't have to watch the movie. You'll be like, I'm staying away from that. Because the Vincent Price one's good. It's funny. I mean, not funny.
It's kind of boring.
Yeah.
It's fun to watch. There's a Riff Tracks version on Prime.
Yes.
Where the Mystery Science Theater guys make fun of it while it's going on.
Maybe that's the one I've seen.
Yeah, that's why you think it's funny, because I usually watch it that way.
Okay.
And in the numero uno position, The Bone Collector, where a quadriplegic ex-homicide detective Lincoln Rhymes, played by Denzel Washington, and his partner Angelina Jolie try to track down a serial killer who is terrorizing New York City.
I liked The Bone Collector. I thought it was good.
Yes. I enjoyed The Bone Collector. Yeah. We watched it a handful of times.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about getting the books, some of the books that they're based on. Yeah. Because I like
He's trying to solve a crime, but he's quadriplegic. He's in a bed. He can't get out. And when he can only use his mouth to maneuver his chair and everything.
So it's kind of, gimmicky in that way, but it's still kind of fun.
Yeah, he has a cop that's doing all the legwork.
And I think it's going to show how you could still do plenty of things, even if you're quadriplegic.
Right. Absolutely. I like it, but... Are you ready for some trivia?
I am ready.
All right. This is one of the few episodes that does not start with the one with or the one where. It's the one on the last night. Yeah. One of the few episodes of Friends featuring only the 6 main cast members. No supporting characters or extras were used in this episode. Nice. They don't even go to Central Park.
No.
There is no on-screen moment when the white Pat the dog gets a makeover.
Right.
So, when he first gets it, it's just a ceramic white dog, right? And then in this episode, it's got eyebrows and red lips, and its nose is colored in. So I Googled to see, what happened? Did we miss it? Was it a cut scene? It says that it wasn't a cut scene. It happened somewhere between seasons 3 and 5. According to a DVD commentary track, the production crew painted the face on simply because they thought it was funny.
They thought it was funny. I told you when we were watching it, I like to imagine in my mind the first Batman film with Michael Keaton, the Tim Burton one. the Joker goes into a museum and the one guy's painting the little thing.
Smile faces.
Yeah, they're painting busts. I'm like, I always imagine one of the Joker's goons just coming in and doing that. They had to wipe up all the green and purple.
Made a smiley face. At around 12 minutes, 28 seconds, when Monica goes into Rachel's room and finds her unpacking her clothes, on Rachel's bed, you can see the love bug that Ross gave Rachel in season 3, episode 12, the one with all the jealousy.
Aww.
When Rachel's leaving the apartment and saying goodbye to Monica, you can see she's holding the big plate that Monica gave her, and the one where Ross hugs Rachel. Monica gave it to her to have something to remember me by. Monica pokes fun at Rachel and Ross's on and off relationship by saying, I love Ross, I hate Ross, I love Ross, I hate Ross.
That is the best.
It is really funny. This corresponds roughly to the one where Rachel finds out, where she says she loves him.
Mm-hmm.
And then the one with the list where she says she doesn't love him.
Right.
The one with the prom video.
She loves him again.
And then the one with the morning after. Wah, wah. And the next in Monica's sequence would be I Love Ross, which was the brief period when they get back together, and the one with the jellyfish. And, you know, she could technically just keep going because it goes back and forth. Back and forth.
And again, in my head, I imagine that in the future, he definitely moves in with Chandler and Monica a few times.
Yeah.
Since Joey went to L.A., Ross definitely gets his bedroom
really?
sometimes,
you think so?
I think.
The music playing when Chandler tries to trick Joey into winning $1,000 is O Fortuna, a famous movement in Karl Orff's 1935-36 cantata, Carmina Burana. So I looked up this movement because it sounded like what was played during The Omen. Remember?
Oh, right. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yes, exactly. And I'm not the only one to think that because it came up right away. But it's not the exact music. It's not that O Fortuna.
Mm-hmm.
It is the writer-composer Jerry Goldsmith for the Omen movies, and is said to have made Orff's movement very popular after the release of the film because he copied some of the notes and the rhythm of that.
Okay.
But it's not exactly that. So.
Oh.
I thought that was interesting because it definitely gives you that Omen vibe, and I was like,
yeah.
Well, that's that music.
And again, the last time we were watching it, I started doing the Deadpool 2 music. Where you can hear him going, holy shit balls, holy shit balls.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
You don't remember that?
No, I do remember.
It sounds just like that. It's built up that way.
I'm just teasing you.
I'm not being teased.
All right, what were your episode reactions?
Episode reactions. This episode, we get a fake game, a fake Ben, rollerblades and curlers, and Joey can't hold on to $1,500 to save his life, even when it's handed to him. And Monica loves Rachel and hates Rachel and loves Rachel and hates Rachel, and it's fun.
I do like this one. There are so many funny lines in it and gags, and it's a bit sentimental as Rachel and Chandler move out. We can't ever say Joey and Chandler's and Monica and Rachel's anymore.
No.
This is the last time.
Sorry.
I know. Are you ready to do some favorites?
Yeah, let's do some favorites. Joe, what's your favorite line?
I love this line. In fact, we were watching it. I turned to you and said it because I love it so much. When Monica yells, "Do you want to live outside because it's getting cold?" I might have yelled that at one of the kids at some point.
Yeah.
What about you?
Well, you kind of took mine for your favorite moment.
Oh.
And then you took that one.
Oh, no.
So my third, which is fine because they're all good.
So many.
Is when Rachel goes, "So you missed a message from who? Chandler or your mom? Or Chandler or your mom?"
They're so mean to each other. It cracks me up. So yeah, my favorite moment is the argument between Mon and Rachel where she goes, "I love Ross, I hate Ross." It's so funny and so spot on, and it pisses Rachel off so much.
It's the first time anybody calls her out on that.
What about you?
I'm going with the moment where Phoebe is trying to get her gal pals to stop, but they're both still mad, so she just gives up.
Yeah, well then go back to running.
I feel like I was with the kids when they're little. You're kind of like, oh, fine.
Just
go back to punching each other. And that's what you both want.
Favorite outfit. I really do like Phoebe's purple top with the turquoise flower, but I don't like the rest of it. I don't like her jewelry. I don't like the skirt with the fringe. So I went with Monica's like bra hook closure shirt and red oriental looking skirt.
Yeah.
I mean, she looks really cute.
She looks cute.
And Chandler calls it out.
Yeah.
What about you?
I like Rachel's parachutey pants and t-shirt. She looks cute and comfy. And is it weird that I want that outfit? What do I care? I'd like to have that outfit.
Okay. We'll see what I can do. All right, themes we explored in this episode. Theme 1, trying to give someone money. So anytime I offered money to someone, they took it.
Yeah.
I have not been exposed to a Joey per se, unless you count the boy kid. But I think the gesture Chandler is making is really sweet. And I like that later in the series, Joey can help Chandler with $2,000 for a non-boob job related expense.
Yeah.
I think it's cute.
All right, theme 2, arguing with your best friend. I like this. It's real. You argue with your best friend, but deep down, you're just mad. Just kidding. It's unrealistic to think that they or anyone else's roommate, for that matter, that they don't annoy each other sometimes, except for you, Joe. I deep down love you.
I know I annoy you sometimes, but I appreciate it. I deep down love you too.
And I'm annoying too.
Yeah, and it's funny because I follow this one girl on Instagram and she showed a picture of all the dresser drawers open on her husband's dresser.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh my God, I'm going to kill him. And I'm just like, but I'm sure there's 3 other things that you do that he feels the same way. It's like, I don't care about underwear on the floor. You know what I do? I pick it up with my foot and I throw it in the laundry basket. And I'm sure you've done it too.
Yeah. I don't leave underwear on the floor.
Sometimes you miss the basket.
I go commando most of the time.
Things people did not want to know. All right. Theme 3. Resolving issues by being a smooth smoothie. Remember I told you I was going to use that?
Yeah. You did tell me.
I think Chandler's game of cups to give Joey $1,500 is slick.
Yeah.
And he knows that Joey will not catch on, so he solves the problem.
Yeah.
And in turn, I think Phoebe's saying she doesn't want to live with Rachel to get them to realize that they do love each other and resolve their fight before Rach moves out.
Yeah.
Chef's kiss.
Yeah.
It's really smart.
Yeah, it's a really smart Band-Aid to the problem she created. Yes.
I know she does create it and then later solve it. But still, Chandler's idea of playing a made-up game to give him $1,500 is pretty funny.
Yeah. And theme 4, don't take advantage of Joey. I mean, come on, Ross. This is why you get the reputation that you have. When Chandler told you why he made up the game to give Joey the money to help him out, and then he took that money from Joey, I mean, he deserves to get what he gets from Chandler. And I like to think Chandler took him for double the amount, just so he could give Joey the $1,500 and keep $1,500 for himself.
Yeah, I think he was smart enough to go, oh, I'm sorry, you lost that $1,500 plus another $1,500.
Right. For being a D-bag.
That's right. All right, we're going to take a quick break before we break down the episode. I guess I'm just really sad that I'm leaving.
I'm gonna miss you so much.
Well, this doesn't have to be so sad, though. Maybe instead of just thinking about how much you're gonna miss each other, you should think of the things you're not gonna miss.
I don't think there's anything.
Come on, there's gotta be something.
No, she's perfect.
I have one. Good, great, you go first. Well, I guess I'm not gonna miss the fact that you're never allowed to move the phone pin. Good, that's a good one. Okay, Monica, anything, does Rachel move the phone pin?
Oh, sometimes. Always, actually.
Okay, good, there you go. Doesn't everyone feel better?
And it's not just the phone pin. I never get my messages.
You get your messages.
Yeah, well, I don't think it really counts if you have to read them off the back of your hand after you fall asleep on the couch.
So, you missed a message from who? Chandler or your mom? Or Chandler or your mom?
I'm Rachel. I never do the dishes. I buy expensive cats when I owe Monica money.
You know what else I'm not gonna miss? I'm Monica. I wash the toilet 17 times a day, even when people are on it.
Hi, I'm Rachel. Is my sweater too tight? No? Well, I better go wash it and shrink it.
I'm Monica. I don't get phone messages from interesting people, ever. Hey, I call her.
Oh my God. I love Ross. I hate Ross. I love Ross. I hate Ross.
Oh my God, I can't find a boyfriend, so I'll just stumble across the hall and sleep with the first guy I find there. Yeah, we should get a move on if we're gonna make those dinner reservations.
Hi, we're back. We start this episodic situational comedy at Chandler and Joey's, which is soon to be no more.
Oh, no.
Joey has one of those free little mini hockey sticks you get as a prize for going to the game, which he's balancing on his hand.
Yes.
And Chandler enters from his bedroom carrying a stack of bills, and Chandler watches Joey play like a 12-year-old for a few seconds before going, okay! And he scares Joey from behind, who jumps and proceeds to play like he's scratching his back with the little hockey equipment. Chandler sits on the yellow couch as he continues, listen, I'm going to be moving out, so you're going to be in charge of paying the rent. And Joey goes, right. And when is that due? I feel like a 28-year-old man should know this.
Yeah.
And Chandler tells him, first of the month. And Joey wants to be clear, so he asks, and that's every month? And Chandler explains in Chandlerese, no, just the months you actually want to live here.
I bet the boy kid's landlord has said that to him before, maybe more than once.
He's getting better, the boy kid, not Joey.
Oh, okay.
Joey catches on, though. Chandler hands Joey a bill saying, okay, here's the phone bill. And Joey, oh, geez, looking at the paper, and Chandler explains, no, that's our phone number.
You think he would know his own number? He gives it out to enough women.
It's not 5,555,000. Then he goes on to say, I know I kind of sprung this whole moving out thing on you, so why don't I just cover you for a while? But Joey refuses. He's like, no way. Joey Tribbiani does not take charity. Anymore. I like that late addition of anymore to the sentence. Like,
right, because you can't see Chandler's face, but you see him tip his head and look like, are you kidding me, man?
You've accepted a lot of charity. But Chandler tries to argue, it's not charity, Joe, but Joey's made up his mind, and he's counted to 3. No, forget it. I mean, thanks, but I'm done taking money from you. I can take care of myself. Now, what's next? Come on. And Chandler concedes, and he's like, okay, here's the electric bill. And Joey takes the bill and immediately spits out, this is how much we pay for electric? And Chandler goes, yeah, I mean, that's... And Joey immediately crosses to the light switch and turns out the lights. Now, in total darkness, Chandler surmises, so we'll do the rest of the bills later then? Q, I'll be there for you.
All right. We're at Monica and Rachel's. Chandler's talking to Phoebe about trying to give Joey some money. Phoebe asks a concerned Chandler, so is Joey going to have to give up the apartment?
No.
And Chandler's not feeling reassured, says, no, I hope not. I tried to give him some money, but he wouldn't take it. And Phoebe asks, well, how much do you think he needs? And Chandler calculated that $1,500 would cover him for a few months, but goes on to tell Phoebe that he will have to trick him into taking it so it won't hurt his pride.
Yeah.
Phoebe suggests, why don't you hire him as an actor? You can have him dress up and put on little skits, whatever you want. Chandler lays on the sarcasm. Well, that would help with the pride thing.
It's not a big deal. Joe makes me do it every week to earn my keep. I'm doing it right now.
Hey. Monica enters from her bedroom with a hey. Chandler reciprocates with a hey, wow, you look great. You want to move in with me tomorrow? Monica does a pretend thinking face and then says, okay. Chandler agrees, okay. They kiss and he asks, so what do you girls have planned for tonight? And Monica lays out the festivities. Well, instead of being sad that tonight is my last night together with Rachel, we thought we'd go out to dinner and celebrate the fact that Rachel is moving in with Phoebe.
Oh.
And Phoebe adds, and also my birthday. Monica corrects, it's not your birthday. Phoebe laments, What a mean thing to say. I would never tell you it's not your birthday.
Such a weird thing to do. But now she can just celebrate her unbirthday. A very merry unbirthday to Phoebe's. And probably to all the friends. It's probably all their unbirthdays.
Unbirthdays. Joey and Ross enter and greet the gang with Hayes, and Chandler and Phoebe reciprocate with Hayes, and Phoebe asks, so, you guys have anything planned for the big last night? Chandler explains, well, instead of just hanging out, we figured we'd do nothing.
I like how they both have to have instead of doing this thing, we're doing this thing.
Ross whines, whoa, Nick's season's opener tonight. I thought you guys could come over and we could watch it.
No.
And Joey has a look of disappointment. I don't know, Ross. Not if you're going to talk about how you gave up a career in basketball to become a paleontologist. Ross shouts, I did give up a career in basketball to become a paleontologist. And the entire room rolls their eyes and throws back their heads in annoyance.
We've heard this too many times. I hate the people that when you're doing something with them feel like they have to say the same thing that they've always said.
Over and over again. So Rach enters from her room. Phoebes, I was wondering, and Monica shouts, you're not dressed yet? We're supposed to start having fun in 15 minutes. And Rachel answers, well, and clearly not a minute sooner.
Which I like. I like the giving a little attitude there.
Behind Rachel on the dresser thingy that they keep their TV on is the lone candlestick that Monica kept.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's got a candle in it and everything.
Oh, fun. I didn't see that.
But Monica asks Rachel, you are packed though, right? I mean, please tell me that you're packed.
No.
Rachel lies her ass off. Of course I'm packed. Monica, relax. I just wanted to ask Phoebe her opinion on what I should wear tonight.
Oh.
I still don't understand unless a lot of time has passed from Rachel being packed to move in with Ross before until tonight, or she packed all the extras and just had her clothes and room to finish. I don't know.
Yeah, I can see Rachel Green having packed for Ross's and then bringing all the boxes back over and then digging into the boxes for things she forgot she'd need over the few days or a week or whatever. And slowly just started unpacking everything. Like, why did I put my hair straightener at the bottom of the box under the candlestick holder and the bottle opener? That kind of thing.
Oh, I would, lose my mind if I packed like that. But anyway, Phoebe frustratedly answers, my God, I can't get a minute of peace around this place.
Which I almost had as my favorite line.
It's pretty funny. We cut to Rachel's bedroom, and Phoebe and her are entering, and it's obvious that Rachel has not packed. Phoebe admonishes Rach, oh my God, Monica's just gonna kill you. Rachel looking a bit frightened. Yeah, I know. So, did she really call Phoebes in to see what she should wear, or ask her what to do about the tornado that ripped through her bedroom?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I flip a coin on that one.
So Phoebe offers a great response, which was almost one of my favorite lines. Well, what you're wearing is fine for that. She's going to yell at you. So Monica enters and says to Rachel, I need to borrow. You're not packed. You're not even packed a little.
Now, I do believe Monica was just making something up to get in the room.
Oh, to find out what was going on.
But I have no idea what Rachel was going to do.
So Rachel hesitates, then turns on Mom and says, surprise. Monica, slightly confused, goes, what? And Rachel offers, no, don't get mad because look, this is what happened.
This is what happened,
a raccoon. So I started packing and then I realized, what am I doing? I'm lousy at packing, right? But you love packing. So as a gift to you on our last night, ta-da!
Ta-da! I like the ta-da. So again, Monica responds positively to this.
Yes.
She accepts the sales pitch.
Yes.
Now, do we think that she either A, doesn't know the trick she's trying to play, or B, she knows the trick, but is just kind of excited to pack everything?
A little from column A, a little from column B. You could go either way with her, too. So Monica grabs a bag of styrofoam peanuts, which I have never used once when packing to move. And she shouts, I'll be coordinator. Oh my God, I'm so sorry I didn't get you anything. Okay, look, everybody has to help, okay? You can help, can't you, Phoebe? Phoebe quickly responds, I have plans.
I've got other stuff to do.
And Monica quips, your plans were with us. And Phoebe says defeatedly, that's right.
She should have been like, yeah, our plans were going out to dinner.
Not packing. So Monica gets into project manager mode and says, all right, Chandler can make boxes, Ross can wrap, Joey can lift things. Now, Phoebe, go tell the guys they have to help out.
No.
Phoebe agrees. Okay. Monica says to Rachel, oh my God, thank you. So cut to the living room. Phoebe enters and closes Rachel's door behind her. She tries to save the boys and says, hurry, Monica's going to make you pack. She's got jobs for everyone. Now it's too late for me, but save yourself.
Save yourselves.
The guys scramble.
I like this makes perfect sense, though. We got to get the hell out of here.
They totally know what's going to happen. My whole night's going to be ruined. And I have never seen so much open space in Monica's apartment. The floor space is massive when they pan back to see him scramble. It's so funny.
They don't want him to fall or anything. Tribbiani hurt himself that one time.
It's true. So Monica enters and interrupts the guy's escape attempt in project manager voice. Okay, the movers will be here in 11 hours. Rachel has not packed. Now everybody has to help. Chandler, we're going to start with, and before I continue, when she came out and did that, it was like, I thought of The Fugitive. I want a 20-mile radius perimeter. We're going to search every outhouse, doghouse.
Our late packer is Miss Rachel Karen Green.
So Chandler quickly offers, oh, no, I have plans with Joey. But Monica questions, I thought you said you were going to do nothing. And Chandler laments, yes, but for the last time.
We don't want to pack Rachel's stuff. Joey makes a sad face. He's like, Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
It's kind of funny. He just does pouty lips.
Aww. So Monica shrugs, okay, fine. Now Ross also has plans. Oh, but I can't do it. And Monica questions, why not? And Joey offers, don't you have Ben? And Ross goes, because I've got Ben.
No.
Monica goes, it's almost 8 o'clock. It's almost past his bedtime. Where is he? And Chandler quips, he's at a dinner party.
Oh, he's at a regatta gala. They're so bad at these.
No. So Monica asks if he's really coming because she can see into his apartment. Ross, of course he is. What do you think? I just use my son as an excuse?
Yes.
What kind of father do you think I am? An absentee father? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
So Monica says, all right, sorry, and goes back to Rachel's room. Ross says to the guys, I got to go make a fake Ben.
And they like totally nod. Yeah, you got to go.
Yeah, get over there.
Okay, shooting over to Chandler and Joey's. Chandler is there, and Joey is walking in with the Joey special.
2 pizzas.
2 pizzas. And you can see the magnadoodle. It's a mountaintop and a cactus with a lone wolf howling at the moon. Sha-la-la-la.
What's sha-la-la-la mean?
It's from the Ramones song, Howling at the Moon.
Oh, okay.
Sha-la-la-la-la. Joey announces, here it is, the last of our pizzas together as roommates. They're still going to be eating pizzas together all the time.
Just not in that apartment.
Yeah.
Maybe even in that apartment.
Yeah, probably. Chandler comments, I wish I knew you're going to do that because I ordered Chinese. And Joey kind of spins us into a positive. It's like, oh, that's okay. Actually, it's kind of nice. Me bringing the food of my ancestors and you the food of yours. Okay. Chandler stares confused because it's confusing.
Yes.
Before giving an exaggerated nod. And Chandler pitches an idea. Say, Joe, I had a strange idea of what we could do for last night. What do you say we play a little foosball for money? And Joey's like, are you crazy? You haven't beaten me since my injury-plagued 97 season, which must have been when he had his arm wrapped while consuming all the jam. We're just talking about that. It would be easier if you just gave me your money. And Chandler agrees. Yes, it would. What do you say to $50?
And there's a couple cut lines where Joey says, I'd say to it, $50? You are more than I have. And then Chandler says, if you know you're going to win, though, what difference does it make?
And Joey is in. He's like, all right, you're on. Chandler commences the game with, okay, let's play the big game. Italy versus China, apparently. And I use this apparently all the time now. I think it's become one of my things that I always say. I'm always like,
apparently.
I guess we're going to do this, apparently. They start to play as we jump to Rachel's bedroom. She's pulling out an old pair of rollerblades from the top shelf. Hockey sticks and rollerblades? Take me back to my rollerbladey hockey days.
I know. You'd be up until 3 o'clock in the morning rollerblading in the parking lot.
No, Rachel cries, oh, look, it's the rollerblades. And Monica's like, oh my God, she's fanning herself. Oh. And Rachel asks with a saddened tone, do you remember when we got these? And Monica gives an honest no. And Rachel sobs, I guess you weren't there. And they both cry, hugging. Phoebe chides them. You guys, we said this was going to be fun. Come on. Hey, remember the time? Remember? And she starts laughing and hopes one of the sad sacks will recall something. And she's like, do you remember? And she's like nodding. Let's help them remember something, Joe, okay?
Remember when we ate George Stephanopoulos' pizza?
Or remember when you burnt all your old boyfriend stuff and almost burned the apartment down?
Or when we played football as a group on Thanksgiving?
Or when we killed Mr. Heckles?
Or when Eddie moved in with Chandler?
That wasn't the girls, though.
Oh, yeah. Never mind.
All right. But Rachel didn't remember any of those specifics. But she professes, I'm sorry, Phoebes. I guess I'm just really sad that I'm leaving. And Monica tells her BFF, I'm going to miss you so much. But Phoebe, kind of like me, she's like, let's get out of this useless sentimentality. It doesn't have to be sad, though. Maybe instead of just thinking about how much you're going to miss each other, you think about the things you're not going to miss. And Monica throws in a misty-eyed smolch reveal. I don't think there's anything. Phoebe urges her on. Come on, there's got to be something. It's Rachel. But Monica disagrees. Nope, she's perfect.
No.
And Phoebe actually gives up. She gets up, she leaves the bed, and goes on to move something else. Mm-hmm. But Rachel has thought about it and discloses, I have one.
She's no longer crying either.
Yeah. Phoebe encourages, good, great, you could go first. Well, I guess I'm not going to miss the fact that you're never allowed to move the phone pen. And Rach laughs, and Monica's feelings are a little hurt, but she starts laughing after a couple beats. I think once it's so far away from the phone, it's no longer a phone pen.
Right.
It's just a pen.
Yeah. Get one of those bank pens that has a chain on it. Jeez.
Yeah, just duct tape one to the bottom of the table. But Phoebe nods. It's kind of a perfect example. It's a small pet peeve, really. You know,
yeah.
And she tells her buds, good. That's a good one. Monica, anything? And she helps her. Does Rachel move the phone pen? Monica reaches over, strokes Rachel's hair, and goes, sometimes. Then she becomes a little more stern. Always, actually. And Phoebe laughs. Okay, good. Well, there you go. Doesn't everybody feel better? No more crying. No more schmaltz. Let's go to dinner. But the resentment has been stirred up in the air now, and it's all around them, and Monica gives a laugh as she continues, not just the phone pen. I never get my messages. And Rachel objects, you get your messages? But Monica attests, well, I don't think it counts if you have to read them off the back of your hand after you fall asleep on the couch. And now Rachel has her feelings hurt, so she defends with a mocking tone and arms now crossed. So, you missed a message from who? Chandler? Or your mom? Or Chandler? Or your mom. And now they both have their arms crossed as they stare a bit vexed with one another. And now that Phoebe has gone out of her way to contaminate all of their auras with negative energy, she says, great, it worked. No one's sad.
Nope, they're mad now. We're back at Chandler and Joey's, and they're just finishing up another game of foosball. Mm-hmm. Joey scores and shouts, yes, I win again. Ha ha, that's like $500 you owe me. Woohoo! He goes over to the fridge and starts opening and closing the door rapidly.
Right.
$500 is a lot of electricity. Woohoo! He notices the sparseness of the fridge and he goes, I gotta buy some food.
Yeah. Don't you love it when you're letting somebody win and they start bragging? Yeah. You're like, settle down, kids. By the way, the fridge contains 2 salad dressings, a Gatorade, and what could be a can of soup. And in the freezer, it looks like there's 2 quarts of ice cream in the door. That is all.
No beer, no nothing. That's crazy.
I think there might be 1 beer.
Oh, okay.
I think I forgot to put that in the note.
So Chandler says, okay, give me a chance to win my money back, okay? Sudden death, 1 goal, $1,000.
Oh.
Joey asks, are you serious? And Chandler goes, oh, yes.
Why so serious?
You do have that shirt on today.
Yeah.
Joey goes, okay. It's like the girl kid when you read her shirt to her when she comes down the stairs. Right. And she's like, what? And you're like, it's on your shirt.
Oh. I'm like, bazinga. She's like, what? I didn't do anything.
So Joey goes, okay, get ready to owe me. Chandler nonchalantly says, okay. Joey excitedly, okay, here we go. Ready? And in slow motion, while the ominous music plays in the background, Joey throws the ball in. Chandler quits playing and goes for his Chinese food. Joey smacks the ball really hard, shooting it down the table. Chandler slowly takes a bite. The ball bounces off the wall, heads back up the table, and scores the goal for Chandler. Chandler and Joey both start yelling, no, 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 no. Joey looks at him and Chandler goes, no one can beat me. In frustration, Joey kicks the table, breaking it.
Oh.
Chandler offers, see, now that's why only the little fake men are supposed to do the kicking. So we cut back over to Monica and Rachel's. The phone rings and Monica answers it.
Yellow.
As Rachel and Phoebe move a box into the living room. Monica answers the phone with a hello. She listens and then goes, oh, hi, Ross. And then to Rachel, see, other people call me. Rachel goes, ooh, your brother, score. Monica wrinkles her nose at Rachel and asks Ross, what's up?
I feel like that was a setup. She wasn't intending.
Ross, wanting to make sure his excuse works, says, oh, I'm just over here with Ben. I thought we'd say hi. And Monica coos, oh, put him on. Ross says, Ben, say hi to Aunt Monica. And he holds up the phone to the fake Ben he's created out of a pumpkin and Ben's clothes. Oh, I guess he doesn't feel like talking right now. He's smiling, though. Okay, we'll talk to you later.
And then there's some cut lines. Ross sits back down on the couch and looks over at fake Ben and says, you know, Daddy was going to be a basketball player.
Do you think he talked to fake Ben all night?
He probably talks to fake Ben all the time. Ben doesn't exist.
Oh, no.
Carol died.
Oh, no. Way to bring us all down. Go on to your next scene.
Okay. Back to Rachel's bedroom. Rachel enters carrying 2 glasses of wine. Monica holds out her hand for one, but Rachel bypasses her and heads straight to Phoebe, completely ignoring Monica. Phoebe now realizes she did not think through her plans, so she now says, yeah, I think it was better when you guys were sad. And she goes, remember the rollerblades? She's doing the rollerblades. But now they can see the rollerblades were just kind of a dud. Rachel starts piling on. You know what else I'm not going to miss? I'm Monica. I wash the toilet 17 times a day, even when people are on it. That's a little weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
I don't think I've ever cleaned it while somebody was on it.
No, or 17 times a day.
Yeah. Then Monica reposts, I'm Rachel. Is my sweater too tight? No? Oh, I better wash it and shrink it. Which is a bit hypocritical considering the shirt Monica wore earlier that looked like it was about to bust open at her bust?
Yeah.
It was ready to bust at the bust?
It was literally bra hook closures.
Right.
And they weren't like, there was gaps.
Yeah. Rachel tries another attack. I'm Monica. I don't get phone messages from interesting people. Ever. And then Phoebe states, hey, I call her. Then Monica hits with a solid jab. Oh my God, I love Ross. I hate Ross. I love Ross. I hate Ross. And she ends it with an eye roll and a disgusted face. Rachel mocks back, "Oh my God, I can't find a boyfriend. I guess I'll just stumble across the hall and sleep with the first guy I find in there."
Oh, so I hate picking on Chandler. Then there's some cut lines, and Phoebe yells, "Come on, guys, this is your last night." And Rachel says, "Right, boo-hoo for the last time. Get out of my room."
So she's definitely yelled at her and kicked her out of her room before.
Yeah.
Then Monica picks up some hair curlers and dumps them out of the container and into a box. As a guy, this doesn't mean a whole lot, but I think it's very disrespectful in the female culture.
Well, they're hot rollers. They come in the little box. Why would you dump them out? Just pack the box. So she's being mean by...
Well, I got that, but... Oh, never mind. Phoebe tries to redirect. "Yeah, we should get a move on if we want to make those dinner reservations." And then she dumps the contents of a whole drawer into a box. Then we're back to Chandler and Joey's. Chandler enters from his bedroom as Joey's looking over the foosball table. Chandler asks, "Still broken?" Joey moans, "This sucks, man. It's the last night you're here and I lose the two most important things in my life. The foosball table and $500.
I do like how for a brief moment Chandler smiles thinking Joey's going to say him, but he ends up saying $500.
But Chandler has yet another idea, so he sells, "Well, there are other ways of winning your money back. How about a little blackjack?" And he holds it up and packs a deck of cards that he probably spent a half an hour rearranging, so...
It would be in the order.
Yeah. And Joey dismisses, "Nah, not my game." Chandler goes, "Well, okay, how about we could play a new game. It's fun." And Joey goes, "Well, what's it called?" And Chandler looks around and sees a cup. So he says, "Cups."
Cups and ice.
Cups and ice. We're doing cups and ice game. It's one of the writers love cups. Who would have guessed? Joey shrugs, "I don't know how to play cups." Chandler's all excited and he grabs the cup that he saw and takes it over to the counter for no reason, I think. He goes, "I'll teach you. Come on. It's really, really easy and fun. It's super easy and fun."
He has to make up a game on the fly. Give him a break.
I might need the cup for cups. Joey gives in. All right. He moves closer to the counter.
Okay.
They're both just standing there at this point. So Chandler deals out 2 cards each. "Okay, here you go. I have 2 queens. What do you have?" Because, again, it would have been 20.
And
hold blackjack.
Yep,
you win.
You win.
And Joey groans, "A 2 and a 5. And Chandler immediately goes, "Ho, ho, ho, you win $50. And he slams a $50 bill down on the table. And Joey questions, "Really?" And Chandler just keeps on trucking. "Oh, yeah, let's play again." He deals again. "What do you got?" Joey discloses a 4 and a 9. And Chandler goes, "You're kidding, right?" Joey's like, "No, why?" He's like, "Well, that's a full cup." And then he slams more money down. And Joey smiles. He's like, "Damn, I am good at cups." And then he slides down on the stool, happy to play more cups.
I never thought about that, how he fixed the deck so he could win a blackjack. That's so funny.
And Joey probably never changed it. So then Ross got all his cards and he got all the other cards.
All right, we're at Monica and Rachel's. Monica is whining to Phoebe about Rachel. Monica goes, "I'm not talking to her." Phoebe dishes out some wisdom. "Well, one of you has to take the first step, and it should be you because she's the one who's leaving. It's harder for her."
Aww.
And Monica says defeatedly, "Well, maybe you're right." But then whines, "She made fun of my phone pen." And this was almost my favorite line. Phoebe agrees. "I know. I took it hard too." Which is so funny, but you need both lines to make it funny.
Yeah. So we have some cut lines then. Phoebe goes, "She's in there right now crying. I can hear her." And Monica goes, she walks over to the door and listens and goes, "She's not crying." And Phoebe says, "Oh, she's holding it in. She's so brave. Go."
So Monica does go into Rachel's room and says, "Listen, Rachel, I feel really bad about..." "What are you doing?" We see Rachel unpacking her boxes and she tells Mon, "I'm unpacking."
Oh.
Monica shouts, "What?" And Rachel says with an indignant tone, "I'm not moving." And she hangs a picture crookedly and then asks, "Is that picture straight?" And I do love this line.
Yep.
Monica shouts, "It needs to go about 20 blocks to the left." Rachel asks, hey, you know what? You're the one who wants to make this big change and move in with Chandler. You should be the one to go. Why do I have to leave? And Monica's still shouting, because it's my apartment.
Oh, yeah, okay.
She's got a point. Rachel says, well, it's mine too. What else you got? I think, Rach, it is her apartment. You may pay rent to Monica, but Monica is subletting it from her grandma, not yours.
Oh, you and your legal mumbo jumbo.
I know. I had to step on that box for a minute. But Monica shouts, how about you're moving? She grabs a bunch of clothes and throws them into a box. What follows is a brief sequence of Rachel unpacking and Monica packing the same stuff over and over again as Rachel chants, no, 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 and Monica chants, yes, yes, yes. Rachel takes a breath and says, look, this is ridiculous. And there's a look on Monica's face where she's like, oh, okay, we're done.
We're done acting silly.
Yeah. But then Rachel says, we should be packing you. She knocks over Monica, grabs a box, and runs into the kitchen.
I think that's funny. She went straight to the kitchen to pack Monica's stuff.
So Phoebe asks, hey, how are you guys doing? And Rachel shouts, great, Monica's moving. Monica runs in, I am not. And Rachel asks, oh, really? Then how come all your stuff is in this box? Monica starts chasing Rachel around the table, and Phoebe starts shouting in what seems to be a very familiar scene for the girls.
Bitches!
Okay, you guys think, I know what's going on here. Okay, you guys, stop! They stop. And Phoebe continues, I know that you're acting mad because you think it'll make it easier to leave, but deep down, you're still really sad. Deep, deep down. Monica shouts, no, Phoebe, I'm mad. Phoebe offers, well, deep, deep, deep down. Rachel goes, yeah, I'm just mad. Phoebe, frustrated, says, then keep running. And they resume the chase.
Back to Chandler's and Joey's. The cup has yet to runneth over, so the fellows are still playing. Chandler spouts, you win! And Joey asks, well, what did you have? And Chandler claims it doesn't matter because nothing beats a 3 and a 6. That, my friend, is D cup. And then Chandler asks, so how much money have you won so far? And Joey counts, 700. And Chandler questions, not 700 exactly. And Joey's like, yeah. And Chandler goes, double it, as he slaps more cash on the counter. And Joey goes, what? And then Chandler informs his Italian friend, well, you see, in cups, once you get to 700, you have to double it. And Joey's like, really? At this point, he's skeptical.
Yeah.
Chandler scoffs, I didn't make up the rules. Now, after you receive a doubling bonus, you get one card. Now, if that one card could be worth $100, bringing your total to $1,500. Joey gets excited. So Chandler kind of warns him, but don't get too excited, because that's not going to happen unless you get... And then Chandler pulls the top card from the deck. It's the 2 of clubs, and he fakes surprises. No way! And Chandler hands over the last of the cash, and he's relieved. That's over.
Okay, so I have a quick question.
Okay.
If my math is mathing, Joey already lost $1,500 to Chandler by playing foosball.
Ooh. Right.
So when he wins $1,500, shouldn't he pay him back?
Maybe he was up to that's why they were still playing. He had to get to 0 first.
I see.
And he had to go on.
Oh, that makes sense. You're very, very smart. That's why I married you.
I can rationalize plots.
30-year-old plots. We're back at Monica and Rachel's. Monica carries a box out of Rachel's room. Monica says, well, this is the last box of your clothes. I'm just going to label it, what were you thinking? Rachel quips, funny, because I was just going to go across the hall and write that on Chandler.
Oh.
She needs to back off, the Chan man. Joe no like. Phoebe, finally having hit her limit, says, hey, you guys, I don't mean to make things worse, but I don't want to live with Rachel anymore. Monica and Rachel both say, what? And Phoebe says, you're just so mean to each other.
Yeah.
And I don't want to end up like that with Rachel. I still like you. And Rachel says, well, Phoebe, that's fine because I'm not moving. And Monica panics. Whoa, Phoebe, you gotta take her. You know, I said some really bad stuff about her, but you know, Rachel has some good qualities that make her a good roommate. And Rachel's like, Oh, really? Like what, Monica? Monica ignores her and says, you know how she has 147,000 pairs of boots?
Oh.
Rachel says, oh, yeah. Good start, Mom. Just shut up, Rachel. Jeez. Monica's still ignoring her. She lets you borrow them. Rachel says, yeah, and you stretch them out with your big old clown feet.
Uh-oh.
Monica shouts, do you want to live outside? Because it's getting cold.
Oh.
Then continues with Phoebe. She gets tons of catalogs, and she'll fold down the pages of the things she thinks I'd like.
Oh.
Phoebe's plan is working, so she pushes it. What else? Monica runs over towards the bathroom. When I take a shower, she leaves little notes on the mirror. Rachel says softly, yeah, I do that. Phoebe agrees, that's nice. I like having things to read in the bathroom.
It says, look behind you.
Oh, gross. Monica's starting to get sentimental. When I fall asleep on the couch after reading, she covers me up with a blanket.
Aww.
Rachel says, well, I don't want you to be cold. Monica now crying. When I told her that I was going to be moving in with Chandler, she was really supportive. I start crying too soon.
Oh, no.
She turns to Rachel. Hold on. You were so great. You made it so easy. And now you have to leave. And I have to live with a boy. They both break down into tears.
To be fair, I've never liked it when I've had to live with a boy.
Yeah, boys are gross. So Rachel supports Mom. Oh, it's going to be fine. And Phoebe excitedly says, okay, Rachel, I can't wait to live with you. And you know what we should do? Bring Monica, and then we could all live there together. We'll have so much fun.
If you overcorrect, you're just going to crash it again.
Rachel offers, but honey, I think she's moving in with Chandler. And Phoebe says, oh, that's right. You still set on that? And Monica says, kinda. I like how she says kinda.
Kinda.
Like, we'll see. I don't know. She hugs Phoebe and looks out the window, and she moves closer to get a better look and goes, oh my God. Cut to Ross's apartment. He's watching TV and eating some popcorn as the phone rings. He answers the phone. Hello? Hey, Mom. How's the packing going? Ben? He's fine. Yeah, he's right. Oh my God. He looks over at the fake Ben and notices that his head has fallen off.
Yep.
To Monica, he says, get your head out of your shirt there, son. As he tries to push the pumpkin through the neck hole.
Yep.
What? Yeah, it's a pumpkin. I'll come back.
It's a pumpkin. I'll come on. Pretty funny. Then Chandler and Joey's. After this, no more J-Man and Channies. Chandler is putting knickknacks into a box as Joey comes in with an angry, hey! And Chandler's like, what is wrong? And Joey divulges, Ross and I were helping the girls pack, took a little break, and I lost $1,500 to them in cups.
Oh, Jesus.
And Chandler is taken aback, how the hell did you lose at cups? And Joey illustrates, the same way you lost. I started out with a king and a queen. Bam! Ross gets a 2 and a 3. Then I get a jack and a king. Boom! Ross gets a 4 and a 5. Ross is getting the cup card, the D cup, the sitting down bonus. Meanwhile, I don't even have half a cup. Nothing. And Chandler bemoans, oh, man. And Joey tells him, and he never played before either. You know what I think? A stacked deck, very important in cups. I mean, beginner's luck. Very important in cups. Chandler tries to fix this. All right, let's play one more hand. One more. But Joey's had his fill. No more. I can't lose another dime. I'm serious this time. In fact, I want to give you something, and let me give it to you now before I pawn it for cups money.
I think that was so funny.
Joey then rolls the big white dog over. You all remember the dog. Ross paid for it.
It's kind of a kick in the pants from the Cups game.
Now, I want you to have the big white dog as kind of thank you for being such a good roommate. And Chandler persuades him, I can't take the big white dog. You love it. Monica will melt it or something. And Joey corrects Chandler. It's him, not it. And Chandler has a new idea. What if I bought it from you and your nice gesture would be giving it to me at a reasonable price? And Chandler adds a bit of false sadness into the mix. Say $1,500. Even Joey can see through this one. He's like, wait a second. I see what you're trying to do here. You're trying to give me money again. And Chandler asks, when did I try to give you money. And Joey points to the couch. Over there, before with the bills. You tried to give me some charity. I said no, you dropped it. We had a nice night playing together. We had some fun. We gambled. Nobody tried to give anybody any money. And Chandler can't help but roll his eyes at that. He's like, now out of the blue, you're starting with the charity thing again. And Chandler honestly tells his friend, I'm just trying to help you out. I want to make sure that you're okay. But Joey, sweet, and he reassures him, I will be okay. Look, Chandler, you got to get it out of your head. I can't take care of myself, okay? I'm not going to miss you helping me out with money. The only thing that I'm going to miss is you. Oh. And then he also adds, and now the dog. And then we jump back to Monica and Rachel's for the last time. No more harmonica and Ray Ray's.
Raquel.
Raquel and Monana. It is later, and Joey and Ross are carrying the last table of Rachel's out. Rachel follows them, already wearing her coat. She has her purse and a big plate. Something to remember me by. But Monica pulls her back going, hey, call me when you get there, okay? And Rachel agrees, and Monica tells her, I'm really going to miss you, and the gals hug. And Rachel remembers, oh, I have your key. Here you go. And she gives it to Monica, and they stare at each other, and they start to get all sad again. Do you want to just describe this so you can start crying?
No, it's okay. I'm good.
Rachel goes, oh, God, this is silly. I'm going to see you again in a couple hours. And then more girl hugs. And Monica whispers in agreement as Rachel says, bye, house.
That is cute.
And they stop hugging and say goodbye to each other. And Rachel leaves. Monica closes the door and walks into Rachel's old empty room. And Monica stares at the space as Chandler comes up behind her with a hey. Monica sighs and goes, she really left. Like I asked her to. And Chandler goes, I know. And he holds her from behind and kisses her head. Monica's thank you. And Chandler gives a cute, no problem, roomie. And she smiles. And Monica turns around for a proper hug. Looking over his shoulder, she asks, can I ask you a question? And Chandler whispers, sure, as he holds her. And Monica asks, what the fuck is that dog doing here? And then we see that the white dog is in the living room.
Well, I haven't put it anywhere yet. I just rolled it over here. All right, we're at the tag. We're at Ross's apartment. Chandler is trying to get Joey's money back from Ross. Chandler informs Ross, I invented the game of cups as a way to give Joey money. Ross snarks, and now you want that money back. Chandler agrees, exactly. Ross says, Chandler, what kind of idiot do you take me for?
Oh, you want a list?
He says this as he packs up the fake bed.
Yeah.
Chandler shouts, it's not a real game. I made it up. Ross sarcastically says, I'm sorry you lost your money, but I won it fair and square. And Chandler shouts again, at a fake game. Ross feeling very confident in his skills and this fake game offers, now if you want to try and make some of that back, I'm glad to play you for it. But I should warn you, I am very good at cups. Chandler takes him on. Okay, now I assume the saucer card came up when you played last. Ross confused says, no. Chandler sarcastically says, let's see if it comes up this time. He looks at his cards and shrugs. I think it did. That's the end of the episode.
That's the end.
Cut and print. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Okay. A fake Ben. How to build a fake Ben. Oh, good. A pillow. Okay. Needs more. Oh, Ben's hat. How's that look?
Daddy, you can make a better fake me than that. It's just a throw pillow.
You're right.
Use my extra clothes. Stuff up shirts and pants.
That's great. You know, you have your daddy's ingenuity. Okay. Stuffing pants in the pants and shirts in the shirt.
Don't forget shoes.
I'm not sure Aunt Monica can even see your feet, son.
Come on, please.
I can't say no to you. So, okay, that looks good. It looks good, but still no head.
Yeah, I look decapitated. Look over in that corner, Dad.
Oh, that's just Daddy's divorce papers.
No, not that. Although I wish you'd invite me to at least one of your weddings.
Okay, try and focus, fake Ben. Oh, you meant the Halloween decorations over here.
Yeah, give me a jack-o'-lantern head.
Great. Oh, and with the hat, that looks perfect.
Am I as good as the real Ben?
Let's just call Aunt Monica, and then we'll watch the game. All right, we're back.
We're back. What did we learn from this episode?
Joe, what did you learn?
I learned that you can make up a game to try and give someone money and use that same game to get the money back from someone else.
Well, yeah. If you make up the rules, you can do whatever you want.
That's right. What did you learn?
I learned that Rachel had rollerblades and doesn't think much of Chandler.
I didn't care for that.
Apparently. I already did know that once the cards are played, Ross plays to win. All right? I mean, in order for him to win, other people have to lose. So if you're going to play cups with Ross, don't expect him to be a nice guy, okay? Because when he plays cups, he's not a nice guy.
What are your final thoughts?
I thought it would be fun if they would have brought cups back for a couple more times, if it would have popped up every now and then, like the Coons of Dunshire, you know? But we do have Bamboozled to look forward to.
You'd think Hasbro would have made a cups game, you know? Like there's a cups game out there somewhere. There probably is, we just don't know about it.
Yeah.
I get that Monica is a tough roommate. I get that Rachel is kind of a tough roommate. But I really like this episode because it shows that it's the realistic side of living with people.
Right.
And I just really like that. That's like they do a lot of silly things, but then they throw in the realistic stuff, which makes it fun.
Yeah. So. Yeah, it was a fun one as far as like friendships go and how you kind of have to tolerate certain things from certain people.
Just close the drawer, pick up the underwear. It doesn't matter.
Take the money.
What's the sweater vest tracker?
Well, the prior count was 1. Mm-hmm. The episode total was 0. So still 1.
Yeah, but Monica says, it's getting cold outside.
That's right.
So there might be a sweater vest coming up. What was our Magnadoodle tracker?
It was the mountaintop with the cactus and the one lone wolf howling at the moon. Sha-la-la-la.
Hey, get it now. What's our IMDb rating for this episode?
It's 8.4 out of 10 with 5,300 ratings.
So I posted it on our Facebook page, and we got a ton of likes. And nobody wrote anything.
Oh, okay.
So I went on IMDb, and I pulled this review from Laura B. She wrote it February 3rd of 2024, so it's a recent one. So take it away.
All right, review for the episode. Another episode of Rachel being a horrible person and a terrible friend. Spoiler, that was her, not me. I have what is probably an unnatural hate for Rachel.
Yikes.
All of my friends have annoying quirks and bad moments, but in my estimation, Rachel has the most. And the rest of them, the things they do are forgivable, and I would like them in real life. I don't think Rachel would make sense in real life. She's arrogant and selfish and completely out of touch with reality. In this episode, she inconveniences Monica so much and insults her. She diminishes her relationship with Chandler as if their relationship meant less because he lives nearby and they were friends first. She also makes fun of her for supposedly not getting calls from anyone besides her mom and her boyfriend. Then she says it should be Monica who moves out instead of her. It has sentimental value for Monica since it was her grandmother's apartment. She is so unreasonable with many things. I could fill a book about how much she bugs me. I know they make up at the end, but the things she said and did should not be so easily forgiven, in my opinion.
I might have picked this because they called out her for picking on Chandler.
Oh, you're getting a little salty with Rachel there.
I love Rachel. I don't agree with her whole thing. I think everyone has their quirks that get on people's nerves, but to like bash Chandler like that, I just thought it was rude.
Yeah, it was rude.
What's next week's episode?
Next week is the one where Phoebe runs.
Tell Tell us what the synopsis is.
Elle McPherson moves in with Joey. On his second day in Monica's apartment, Chandler moves everything around and forgets exactly where it goes. And Rachel is embarrassed by Phoebe's wackadoo running.
Are you ready for some maladjusted content?
Sure.
All right. So this weekend, your dad came up.
Yeah.
And we got to visit, and we went to see a movie.
Yeah.
We went to see Project Hail Mary.
We did.
Yeah. We really liked it.
It was good.
I read the book, which is really, really good. I'm trying to get you to read it.
You are trying.
Yeah. That means he's not going to do it.
The first book, the Martian, is still in my stack of things I have to read still. So
I can't wait for you. I want to talk about it now. No. Well, at least you saw the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was really good. We had a good time. We watched was it a Netflix documentary series?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, it's called Trust Me, the False Prophet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about Latter-day Saint people, so apologize to people. I don't think a lot of Latter-day Saints listen to our podcast, but anyhow, it's fucking horrible what this guy, and I don't say all Latter-day Saints are like this, but he took advantage of it and married 9-year-olds, basically, and this lady who was pretending to do a documentary about him as a prophet, because he said he was a prophet.
Right.
Was working with the FBI.
I think all prophets say they're prophets.
That's true.
Nobody ever comes up to you and goes,
"Hey, you're a prophet."
You're a prophet, right?
But she's working with the FBI to bring him down for child molestation.
Yeah.
And so she's like doing this documentary, and he's eating it up because he's very narcissistic.
Right.
And but she's like, she cares so much about the kids that she's trying.
Right.
And it's really good because it's a documentary about her documentary.
Right.
Trying to take down this guy.
She was like undercover.
But it was really good. We enjoyed it. And then what was that scary TV show you made me watch last night? What was that called?
Something bad will happen.
Yeah, something bad is going to happen.
Yeah, something bad is going to happen.
Yeah, it was really good and creepy and mysterious. And
I was like, it was supposed to be good. Somebody told me it was good, and I thought it was going to be funnier than it was.
Yeah.
I was expecting a little more snark in it.
It's not. It's not. It's different. But we're hooked on it. We're on the second episode.
But about 20 minutes in, I was like, are you okay with this?
You can veto it.
I did not know it was going to be like this. Which I was fine with. I was enjoying it fine.
Right. I'm okay, but I had to stop it by a certain time so I could watch some funny stuff before I went to bed.
Yeah.
I don't like to watch scary stuff and then go straight to bed.
No, she'll have to throw in a Friends or a Office or
people falling down.
We call it people falling down videos on YouTube.
People doing stupid stuff. Happens every day. All right. Anything else you want to share?
I don't think so.
All right.
Those were the things.
Let's wrap this up and let these people go.
We are so glad you stumbled across our podcast. If you are enjoying it, please share with other friends, fans, or family, or other friends.
Or maybe rate it and or leave a review.
And if you want to contribute your thoughts or reactions to the podcast, just send us your musings, and we may share them on that episode. You can also write just to be like, hey Adam, hey Joe. I don't like you.
What?
I don't like you.
Someone doesn't like my laugh. I'll never forget that.
No.
Come on. We'd like to hear from more of you misfits out there.
Check the show notes for details. You know how to get a hold of us.
Yep.
Joe, are you ready for a cup of coffee?
Always. Okay, Monica, anything, does Rachel move the phone pen?